Hello friends, and welcome to today's video where we're going to discuss Red Velvet's The ReVe Festival 2022 birthday album. So here's my copy of the ReVe Festival finale and also my coffee because I need to give you a heads up. My brain is not working today. I don't know what's wrong with me, but do you ever have those days where you just wake up and you're like, I'm not a person today. I am an entity that kind of exists on planet Earth. But I'm not alive, I'm not a person. I'm having one of those days. I don't know what I'm going through, but I am not a human being today. That's why this video is so much later than I normally post them also, because I'm filming this at afternoon at this point. I usually have my videos up by 11. So I'm going through it today. Just if I seem less energetic and more cranky, this is why. Anyway, see how things are going to work. I'm going to run through the track list, give you my thoughts on each song, and then give the album a score out of 10 at the end. However, I do have some disclaimers before we get started. Disclaimer number 1. I've heard this album once so far. It just came out. It came out last night. So my opinions on these songs have very much changed over time. Second disclaimer, my standard one. Everything I say in this video is just my opinion. You do not have to agree with my opinion. Music is subjective, and that is great. Alright, cool. Let's get started. First up, we have the title track, Miss Birthday. Now, it's gonna be a no for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry if you really like this song. It's too loud for my taste. It's too loud for me. The beat drop after the chorus, not a fan. The chorus itself, the background music for it, also not really for me. It gave me a headache. And for what it's worth, I was my brain was not working before I listened to this album. So, this definitely didn't help, but I'm not gonna blame it. As for the verses, though, they're fine. They weren't headache-inducing, which is progress, but I definitely didn't really love them. Honestly, the only part of the song that I really liked was the pre-chorus, which, to be fair, is amazing. It's great. I loved it. But big picture, I'm not gonna say this is their worst title, because it's definitely not their worst, but it's definitely not even close to their best. If I had to rank it, I would definitely be putting it, relatively low in the ranking of Red Velvet titles. It's just, it could be worse, but I want a good Red Velvet title. I don't ask for much, I just want the titles to slap, and unfortunately this one did not. Next is gonna be Bye Bye, and hear me out, okay? I get the vision, I see it, and at times it hits. For example, the pre-chorus is great, and the chorus I can definitely get behind. However, the verses were not giving, if you ask me. Don't get me wrong, they're not bad, and I can definitely see them growing on me. But as of right now, I just was not all that into them, which is not the most ideal. Moving on, next up is going to be On a Ride, and this is kind of just a song. I don't have much to say about it. The only part of this song that really stood out to me was the chorus, and that's because I didn't like it. So yeah, not a fan of this song. Next is Zoom, which is our first slay of the album, and I use the term slay very loosely here because it didn't really slay. I didn't adore it, I didn't even really love it, but I did enjoy every part of the song, and I did enjoy the song, which on this album, spoiler alert, is definitely the best we're gonna get. So, let's discuss. The verses were pretty good. They were nothing amazing by any means, but they were solid verses. As for the chorus, I was definitely vibing, but I definitely could have felt it more. However, the true shining moment of this song to me is the pre-chorus, because the pre-chorus is great. I did love the pre-chorus, I will give it that, and just as a whole, this would probably be my favorite song on the album, but I don't want to call it my favorite because it's not on that level. Last but not least, we have Celebrate, and this is our obligatory ballad of the album, and once more, I don't really have a ton to say about it, so we're going to be speedy again. The vocals were unsurprisingly gorgeous. SM vocals have just always been slay, and they slay here, so gorgeous vocals, verses were fine, chorus is very pretty, that's all I got, it's time for the score. Overall, I'm gonna give this album a 7.8 out of 10. Listen, maybe it's my broken brain, because I'm definitely not feeling it today. I've been trying to make my videos longer for what it's worth, but today I just couldn't do it. I've been trying to stretch them out more just for watch time reasons. Today was not gonna happen. I just needed to be speedy before my brain shuts down again. But my point is, maybe it was the broken brain, but I just really was not feeling this album. It was not giving. However, it wasn't a bad either. So yeah, 7.8 out of 10. That is all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to comment your own thoughts on this album down below. Let me know what your favorite song is. You can also like and subscribe if you want to, or don't. I will be okay either way. Also, if you want to hear more from me, you can follow me on Twitter, @_AlvinReviews. I will link that in the description, along with any other Red Velvet related reviews that I have done, so you can check all of that if you so choose. But yeah, thank you again for watching. Bye!